Your commentator is Noppers. It is January 1945. The Battle of the Bulge is coming towards completion as the Allied forces have finally repelled the German advance at Bastogne with tremendous losses to both sides. The German forces surrounded the Allied garrison at Bastogne and tried to push for a surrender on December 22nd, with the formal response from General McAuliffe of the Allied forces, nuts. And nuts it was. The Allies, with limited supply and ammunition, managed to hold off and push back the superior German forces and turn the tide of battle. One particularly important part of the Bastogne battlefield was the small town of Foy to the north-northeast. On the 20th of December 1944, the Allies launched an attack on Foy to divert enemy attention away from Neuville further north. The aim was to allow for Allied forces at Neuville to withdraw from the sustained and overwhelming German pressure being applied. It was a bloody tank and infantry battle with major losses on both sides. Another major battle at Foy was in January, where the 101st Airborne Division had held the Boisjacques Wood south of Foy despite a fearful shelling from German artillery, and on the 13th of January they launched the final assault to retake Foy from the German army. Tanks, machine guns, snipers and grenades dominated the battlefield. As we walk around the main street of Foy, we can see the tremendous devastation that has occurred as a result of the fierce fighting from the battle over the months of December and January. Buildings are piles of rubble, there are fires everywhere, and one can only imagine the struggle to gain a foothold in the town against fierce opposition. We are lucky enough today to have available for you vision from these battles at Foy. We start by taking you on the journey of a squad machine gunner defending key objectives in the Foy area.
Just want to confirm we're holding the farm, yeah?
Yeah, we're holding the farm.
Yep.
240, range 200.
Say again.
Enemy spawn, ping. We can't get to it.
Okay, Mark.
That building near the garrison's clear now.
Now we look at an officer and his squad and some other unusual fighting styles as they fight between house and fence for key terrain objectives.
Righto. Contact, let's go.
Careful, not with them coming in. They might just shot one.
If we have a supply guy, you can drop it like
Tank squad
around here
this
and
way.
I can mine up the area.
Yeah, we've got a whole squad coming from the northeast as well. We've got one and there's another 5 behind us.
Yeah, they got full squad for those trees, maybe 2 squads.
Is there any tanks to the west?
Have a look.
Upstairs here. Axo upstairs.
Third floor again, or
Probably. They'll hide that building.
okay.
Enemy tank on Baker Ping. Looks like a light tank.
I want to go.
I think it's a recon.
Nice call.
Enemies attacking
Okay,
Foy
got
from
you,
southwest on Baker Mark.
I'm seeing a lot of enemy infantry on my marker. This is Charlie, thank you.
Yes, I'm sticking my throat. I'm gonna go right.
There's an enemy MG down the road, careful.
Right over the east side of southern edge, please guys. Oh, fuck that. No, don't do that. That's what
There's an enemy MG northeast.
popping smoke. Stay on the left.
Hey Mad Aussie, you got a mic, bro? Whoops.
Friendly tank.
Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet, alright, nice one.
He was there. Someone's on my ping anyway. Someone started running.
They're down here, Rags. We just took out a recon.
Push with me, guys.
Yeah, you take care of them men. Oh
I'm
shit.
right behind you.
Yep.
Not first.
Yeah, which I...
Lots of infantry here, guys. Lots of infantry.
I am massively surprised.
Mad Aussie, you see that eye marker? That's apparently an enemy tank, but we can't see it from us. We're just pushing up a...
Enemy tank.
See the marker, but we can't
Stop.
actually see the tank.
Yeah, me too, but there's definitely
Full
something
squad
there.
here, guys. Full squad plus.
Hey, Charlie squad, there was an infantry running towards you. I think we got
in the buildings?
Yeah, Roger. We've got them all over. 2 down.
And it's victory for the Allied forces for the Battle of Foy, an amazing feat of arms in a desperate and challenging theatre. The battles in and around Bastogne strangled the German logistical flow to their forward assault divisions, disrupted their offensive tempo and slowed their advance. It's a vivid case study of how decisive leadership and incidents of individual heroism can contribute to overcoming enemy forces and weather and turn the tide of an entire engagement. We hope you have enjoyed this information news report.